Now, I was reluctant to do this video, but I'm gonna be very nice about this video because it's not really on him. It's really on LeBron. But as we all know by now, Bronny James has declared for the draft. I think a day before that, I heard about it was rumors about him hitting the transfer portal and leaving USC to go somewhere else. And I think USC ended up hiring a new coach. I think it was Eric Musselman. They hired as a new coach, and now next thing you know, Bronny's going to the league. I have to agree with Kwame Brown on this one. The energy is different because it was 5, 6 years ago we heard LeVar Ball, bragging and going off about his son Lonzo Ball, and everybody ridiculed him and came after him for that. Ain't the same energy for LeBron, and I think Lonzo Ball is a little bit better than Bronny James, but there ain't no energy. We all know why there ain't no energy for LeBron like that, because pocket money. But I see this as a money grabber. This is why that's happening. This is the reason why that's happening. We all know Bronny James is not on that level. For him to be even have a long career in the NBA, which he probably might have anyway, but on his own merit, to have a long career in the NBA, I would have to say he had to be there for all 4 years. But we all know he ain't that good. He's not good enough to be in the league. It's a money thing. It's a money thing. Get LeBron James on 29 other teams. Well, maybe 28 other teams. 28 other teams, not counting the Lakers. Maybe 27, not counting the Lakers, Clippers, and Cleveland. Maybe not the Suns either. Okay, I had to bring that number down. But let's say half of the teams will be willing to have both LeBron James and his son as not even a headline, but what's the words? Well, wait, anyway, as a headline for their team. It will bring money in, lots of money in, lots of views, more ESPN TNT games, more talk. It's a brilliant strategy, but at the same time, it's also killing the integrity of the league as well. Because now it's more about money and not about the fans, which is always a mistake. And I understand these companies want to make money, businesses want to make money, but you got to think about the product and your fan base. The NBA right now is currently not doing very well with ratings, despite what some people think. As much as they think that LeBron and playing with his son will bring up ratings, I think at the same time, it might just stay stagnant. Stagmire, as little Carmine would say. Or Carmine. Honestly, to me, I don't think the boy's ready. He's not ready. And it's sad that his narcissistic father is pushing this. It's all about him. It's not about the son. It's about him. Um, we all know LeBron James needs all his glory, all his fame, everybody to look at him. This is what this all is all about as well. Businesses on both sides, money making on both sides, the NBA and LeBron James side. I just wish this man would just go away. The gimmick is over. The gimmick been over for the last few years. It's just like that. He's just like that house guest and won't leave your house. He stay over your house 4 days after the party's over. He's just still there, drinking all your stuff, eating all the chips, eating all the pig feet, drinking all the Kool-Aid, eating them chitlins too. Pig feet, eating all the burger, drinking all the milk. Just won't leave. He just won't go. And they always, fans always say, or his cult members always say, "Oh, what are you guys gonna do after LeBron James leaves? Your channel's not gonna survive." Well, it's a continuous cycle. Just because LeBron James is retired doesn't mean somebody else is gonna rise up and become a headline. Just because Michael Jordan retired didn't mean the news, sports news, or basketball news just stopped. Come on now. But anyways, it's unfortunate that LeBron James is being part of a pawn in LeBron James's game. I don't know, his little Stan's gonna come out here and blah 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 blah. After a while, I do say his fans sound like the Charlie Brown teacher. Blah 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 blah. That's what you hear after a while. In addition, going back to LeBron's podcast with JJ Redick, I told you guys. I told you all. I told you all what it's going to be. I told you this is going to be a propaganda podcast where he sprouts his lies. But the stands didn't believe me, but they're so up LeBron James's rear end, they can't see right or left or north or south. Just know I was right. I was riding along, and they got the stands talking about, he's just here to bring a positive message, positivity on his podcast, to talk X's and O's. This podcast is X's and O's. Positivity. You can't just be negative. Be positive. 2 weeks later, man, we have that. The role players from the Miami Heat, they weren't great. They weren't great at all. They was underwhelming, even though this man scored 17 points in the finals and got locked up by J.J. Barea and Jason Terry. Couldn't read his own defense. Give me a break.